If you have followed this show since March, you know that a legendary jungle caller and, in fact, a smack-off champ named Silk Bra started a journey into local politics and did so on this very program. It all started with him thumbing out a tweet, diming out some beach volleyball players for not being properly socially distanced on the sand. It then progressed into a town hall appearance where he publicly cracked Baltic Republic case studies. And then it culminated with an announcement on this very program that he would, in fact, run for Huntington Beach City Council.
Your boy Silk Bra is going to be running for one of the 3 open seats on the City Council. I got my first 3 signatures today. And yeah, brah, it's going to be premium content all the way through November, brah.
My bra went third person bra. Putting that aside for a minute, bra. The bra entered a race that would directly pit him against 14 other candidates for 3 open seats on the HB City Council. One of the 14 candidates was UFC Hall of Famer Tito Ortiz. Silk v. Tito for HB City Council was way too good for the jungle to ignore. In fact, not just us, but for Spectrum One Cable News, who did a feature. Keep in mind, 15 candidates. But this cable news outlet decided to feature these 2 candidates.
MMA Hall of Famer Tito Ortiz has entered a different type of battle here in his hometown, Huntington Beach.
I'm here just to make it safe for the future of my children, my grandchildren, and my community.
It's the same fight the surfer is also facing. Eric Silkinson, which the locals know as Silk Bra, usually fights for waves in the lineup, but here on dry land, he's going for a different ride.
See what she did there? Amazing. And she silk bra'd him. So for weeks, months, we've been working this beat. And I want to make it very clear, at no point did this show ever endorse either one of them or any of the other candidates. We were merely spectators with a giant green garbage bag full of popcorn. And yesterday, the big night finally arrived. Eric Silkinson's big day at the polls. Could he parlay his unbelievable name recognition and platform for education and safety into a seat on his hometown city council? Could Eric Bra shock the world and win an election? Would he be beating Tito or joining Tito? Or would they both be out on their ass? So many scenarios, such high stakes. And then the results. Eric Silkinson, you are not the city council member.
Andrew, you are not the father.
In what can only, unfortunately, be described as a landslide beatdown. Silk Bra did not win one of the 3 seats on the HB Council. Now, trust me when I tell you this, it brings me no pleasure in making that announcement. I'm not sitting here dancing on my man's grave, although I know so many of you are about to. First, the results, then the reaction. Silk finished with 3.5% of the vote. If there were 12 open seats, he would be an appointed public official today. If there were 12 available seats. Unfortunately, there were only 3. And finishing 12th out of 15 just did not cut it this time around. Tito, on the other hand, ran a winning race. He finished first. He had 14% of the vote. And he will be one of the 3 new council members in HB.
That's how Huntington Beach steps up! Woo! 1, baby, number 1! I expect no less. Wanna why? Because Huntington Beach loves me, baby. And I've worked hard. I'm living the American dream. I want to give the American dream to every person here in Huntington Beach. Yes, sir, that's how we do it. We call this winning. Winning!
Wow. Showing some class in victory.
Winning!
Gracious winner. Winning. Tell me how my ass tastes, Silkinson.
Winning.
Anyway, I want to say this. Did Silk get waxed like one of his surfboards? Yes. Yes, he did. Or are you going to crush him for it? Yes. Yes, you will. Except I'm here to say for the record, I've got nothing but respect for my guy. He looked around his city. He wanted to improve it. He took the time and the energy to attempt to do just that. And he put himself out there on the national airwaves, local TV segments, HB rallies, where he campaigned to make Surf City, USA a better place. How many of you can say you've done that where you live? How many of you can say you've done that in your backyard? How many of you can say you ran for public office in an attempt to improve your city? Silk knows better than anybody. This is the jungle. This is not the garden. Silk knows he's going to take some serious heat today from a bunch of strangers who have never met him nor know what he's about. But he's not going to be taking any of that from me because I do know the guy. And I'm not really in the business of shredding or going in on a teacher for running for public office in an attempt to make his hometown a better place. And yes, he did deliver on one of his promises. He promised to bring premium content to the jungle, and that's exactly what he did for 8 straight months. So yesterday may not have been the night of the bra, but it's still the year of the bra. Yes, finishing 12th out of 15 literally makes him the New York Knicks of city council candidates. But at least he was in the game. At least he was in the arena. At least he was in the Coliseum. At least he was in the fight. We all get our asses kicked at some point. All of us. Everybody. The only way you don't get your ass kicked is if you never get into a fight or you never put yourself out there. And he did. Congratulations, Eric, on a well-run campaign. Yes, you got your ass handed to you on a plate. But not for lack of effort. I respect the hell out of it, my man. You gave it a good run, my guy. Now I need you to handle that loss with more class than Tito handled his win. Now, that said, if I were you, I would turn off your TV. I would turn off your radio. I would turn off your phone. I would turn off your Twitter. I'd basically turn off until 2021. Because that so-called name recognition around here is a double-edged sword. And the JTP has been up all night sharpening the blade.
I do have some name recognition.
Let's get some rapid reaction in here quickly. Bill Radka, quote, I guess some name recognition does not mean what it used to. Dear Rome, you mean to tell me Ben DiNucci went in thinking he was qualified and has managed to get beat by no-names? I'm all too familiar with that situation. Signed Eric Bra. 1 for 3 C1 tweets. Wore Silk, returning to his part-time job of teaching and collecting aluminum cans. Wore Silk, firing Rich Flores as his campaign manager. Phoenix Tree Rodent tweets. Well, Jim, at least I didn't finish DFL. Best regards, Silk Bra. DFL, dead freaking last. Dear Jim, while Eric Silkinson fell short of his bid to snag a seat on the Huntington Beach City Council, I'm happy to report I have once again been crowned the Hot Dog King of Maine. Come on. Signed Joe Palmieri.
He's the Hot Dog King of Maine.
Come on. Hey, Rome, there is nothing wrong with being the Cowboys' third choice for quarterback. At least he wasn't 12th on the depth chart. Signed Eric in Huntington Beach. True in West LA tweets, Wore Silk contesting the election results in People's Court. Bella B is in. She tweets, turns out Tito won a seat as councilman in HB. The last time he won anything was when he dry humped Chael with a near or rear naked choke. Damn, Bella.
Winning.
Dry humping.
Winning.
Jaime. So sad to see that Eric Silkenson, with all that name recognition and all, got completely worked over. Couldn't even finish in the top 10. Laughingly yours, Stephen S.A. Dear Silk's political aspirations, time to die! Signed all the residents of Huntington Beach, who is no longer in St. Pete, where Silk using his extra time to finish 12th in the 2021 Smack-Off. Hey, give him this, man. Like I always say, give me an A or give me an F. I mean, this wouldn't be any good if he finished middle of the pack. Couldn't have gone worse for my man Eric, nor better for the JTP. Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. Eric lost and the JTP won.
Winning.
JTP was like Secretariat at the Belmont. It's like there's some jockey on the back of the JTP looking back to see where everybody else is, and they're up by 30 lengths. Kyle tweets, I think you finished pretty good, Silk Bra. Signed, Matt in Vancouver. Romy, you rock. Tweets, Dear Silk, now go home and get your shine box.
Now go home and get your shine box.
Woody Jr. 67
Romy,
tweets.
you
Silk,
rock.
Romy, you rock.
Romy, you rock.
Actually, let me rephrase that. Romy, you rock.
Romy, you rock.
Woody Jr. 67 tweets. The people have spoken. Nobody likes a tattletale. Adios, Silk. Steven PHX. I'll let Silk know the bad news when I wake him up in a couple of hours. Signed, Silk's wife. Mystic Rick is in. Silk came in 12th out of 15. Was this an election or a smack-off? Squirrel 2 tweets, woe is me. I'll just have to go back to spending my wife's millions and being a substitute PE teacher on Zoom. Yours, Concede, brah.
Brah.
D-Rod in the 925 tweets, so classic that the moocher lost. Now get back to the kitchen and make your wife lunch and get to the chore list that she left on the fridge, loser. And Mark Moda tweets, I'm happy Silk lost for a whole different reason. Signed Iray, using Silk's failed campaign signs to add a second story to his cardboard house. JD tweets, damn, Jim. Damn right I live the American dream. Who doesn't want to get with porn stars? Signed Tito.
Tito, go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Well, he talks well. His mouth has gotten him every fight, big fight that he's had.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only person I know that made money using their mouth is his ex-wife.
Well, just to correct you, it was never no marriage. You're a punk, dude. That's what you call class right here compared to no class.
That was a nasty line.
No
by
class.
me.
No class at all. That's why you see him with thongs and jeans and a t-shirt. No class.
They don't call you the bad guy for nothing.
A bad girl.
Has anybody ever been happier about anything than Chael was with that? Tito, man, he walked right into that too, didn't he? Chael set him up. Not that that was hard to do in that case, but Chael's like, hey, Tito, why don't you tell them all how I got that fight? And Tito's like, happy to do so. You did it with your mouth. Chael just set him up. Like, he walked right into that.